Well, we've gone over this. We've had our interview. We've looked at a lot of candidates, and it's finally come down to you. And you know what? I think you're the man for the job. You can work on that style just a little bit more, but I think you are the man for the job, Mr. Love. You are my new Archer Report correspondent. Yes, sir. You got the job.
Oh boy. Thank you, Mr. Archer. Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you aboard. I just want to make sure that you're ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
No nerves.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready, no stage fright?
Of course, man.
You're going to have to interview wrestlers.
Yep.
And they're a little crazy.
Well, okay.
Okay, well, you know what? You get out there. You're full of piss and vinegar and
Thaddeus.
excitement. You get out there and have some fun tonight. Get out of the chair and go to the door. Come on. Get out there. Take care. Perfect. See? Keep myself busy, but expanding the empire. The Archer Report is only getting better and better. Force Pro Wrestling. The Prelude. Tonight. Archer out.
Your unrivaled source for backstage, the locker room, and beyond. I'm Thaddeus Archer The Third, and this is the Archer Report.
Well. Mike, how you doing, Michael? Good to see you. Are you excited?
Thaddeus, seriously?
What?
What do you want? What do you get out of this? I know you're here to do commentary, but why?
I'm a little hurt. This is Force Pro Wrestling. We want Force Pro Wrestling to be a huge event, a huge company. We're doing this live stream. Live stream, are we not?
Yes.
You're doing it. I'm here to make it better. I'm here to just add that extra level of something, bring it from, good to probably the best. That's all I'm saying.
But there's lots of people that could have done. Why you?
Why me? I'm Thaddeus Archer.
You got your own problems with PWA. You got to work. The era
You know
of
what?
Archer.
I need to make sure that my PWA stars that are here tonight are taken care of. Make sure the transition is nice and flawless. And, just come check out the show. I'm here to help you, man.
Would you stop?
Oh. I'll use it for it tonight. Force Pro Wrestling. I'm so excited. Archer out.
Hello, friends. Archer Report correspondent Spencer Love here, going to be joined momentarily by Alberta champion Dylan Stone in anticipation of his opening match here at Force Pro Wrestling, The Prelude. I think Dylan is coming right now. Yes, he is. Dylan Stone, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it here on the Archer Report.
I'm sure you do.
You're my first interview. How does it feel you're opening the show in the Force Pro Wrestling relaunch? It's got to feel cool to not only be part of that, but be part of the Force Pro family.
Oh, it definitely does. But the thing is, just because I'm opening the show doesn't mean I'm not, in fact, the main event with Michael Richard Blaze. Make no mistake about it. The Alberta champion comes on first, and he finishes last.
How do you feel that he's a guy that many regard as one of the best, if not the best in Canada? How do you feel you're going to stack up against him? People do have you as the proverbial underdog in this.
I've been saying for a long time I'm the uncrowned king, Spencer. I've just been waiting for my time. I've been saying 4 years! 4 years I've been coming up Michael Richard Blaze, and it's not just time that I'm coming here to take part. I'm coming here to take over as the Alberta champion. I'm going to show Force Wrestling where I belong, so I'm forcing myself into the conversation as best in the country.
All right. Any special things you're going to be doing tonight? Any advice? Anything you're taking into tonight's match?
Any advice? Don't blink.
All right. This has been Spencer Love with some strong words from Dylan Stone in anticipation of Force Pro Wrestling, The Prelude. Hello, friends. Archer Report correspondent Spencer Love live in the Force Pro Wrestling locker room with God's gift to wrestling himself, Michael Richard Blaze, MRB, one half of the opening match here tonight at Force Pro Wrestling, The Prelude. Dylan Stone heading in fairly confident. How are you feeling going into tonight?
Spencer, you might know as well as anybody how much this night means to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the start of a new era in wrestling around here. Not only around here, but in all of Canada and all of the world, because we are going to show how good wrestling in Western Canada really is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the funny thing about that is, that means for the first time in a long time, I actually have something to prove. The one thing that has never changed around here, no matter what the era was, no matter what time it was, no matter who came around, is that I have always been the very best, better than the best. I am God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze, for a reason. And tonight, I'm gonna prove it. Even if I have to pull blood from Dylan Stone to do it.
Thanks, Michael. Back to you guys. Hello, friends. Archer Report correspondent Spencer Love here with the two ladies on the card for tonight's Force Pro Wrestling The Prelude. Of course, PWA Women's Champion Zoe Sager on my right, Kayla J on my left. Ladies, it is awesome to have the both of you here for the relaunch of Force Pro Wrestling. Zoe, I'm going to ask you first, what's it like facing someone you are so familiar with on such a prestigious card?
You know what? It's been a while. It's been a couple months since I've been in the ring with Kayla. You know what? Last time we were in the ring together, I came out on top, and can't really argue with that.
Kayla, your feelings going into Force Pro Wrestling's debut show?
Happy to be here.
Okay, this is it for the Archer Report. Spencer Love. Hello, friends. Force Pro Wrestling correspondent and Archer Report enthusiast Spencer Love here. Barry Grayson here. Barry, can I have a minute of your time?
Of course.
Barry, obviously a tough loss tonight to Jack Pride. A hell of a fight, though. How are you feeling about your Force Pro Wrestling in-ring debut?
Well, my jaw's a little sore at first, and I could make up an excuse and say something like my mind wasn't in the right place or in that match, but seeing my opponent, I don't think his was either. All I know, MRB, you got your hands full at Fright Night, and at Fright Night I also have a tag team title match, so I really hope that jerk Thaddeus Archer doesn't stick his nose in my business again, or any other match.
Uh-oh. You're not going to like that.
Sorry. What did you say, Barry?
Thad, how's it going, man? Long time no see.
Yeah. I was in earshot. I heard you say something about a jerk.
Yeah, everyone here's a jerk lately, man.
All right, well, I'm going to let Spencer get back to work here, but I'm keeping my eye on you, Spaceman. I'm just going to make sure you're not spaced out.
Never.
Nice loss tonight, champ.
I'll bounce back, boss. I get changed, man.
Thanks, Barry, and I'm not here to upset the boss. I'm Spencer Love, Archer Report correspondent, out. Hello, friends. Archer Report correspondent Spencer Love here, waiting on Jack Pride, who's just about wrapping up his match with Spaceman Barry Grayson, here at Force Pro Wrestling The Prelude. Pride, here he is. Jack, you big win over Barry Grayson today. How did it go?
We did good, right?
Yeah.
Did they like it? We hope the Spaceman's... This is why we took over. Jack is too nice. Nice does not get you anything. We came to Force the same reason we go everywhere else, to make a point, to make a statement that we are the best. This was no different. Spaceman, nothing personal. We had a job to do. We got it. Pride, we don't have to hurt everybody, man. Like, Spencer, why does he have to be such a jerk? Pride, we don't like when you're like that to people.
I don't know what that was, but I liked it. Just like the rest of Force Pro Wrestling The Prelude. Back to you guys.
Thaddeus Archer The Third with the Archer Report. Cato, my old friend, it's good to see you again. It has been a very long time. You're in Force Pro Wrestling now.
Indeed, I am.
Do you have anything to say to the fans of Force Pro Wrestling, or to why you're here?
I'm here to prove in Force Wrestling I'm going to rise to the top. When the title is announced, you're going to see my name attached to anybody who wants to try me.
Well, you know what? You've held many titles in your day, Cato. It's good to see you aboard. I wish all the best of you. I'm excited to work together with you here in Force Pro Wrestling. Kick some butt out there tonight. Make that debut great, all right? So this is Thaddeus Archer with Archer Report.
Thickness, I'm coming for you, bro.
And Archer says, Potatoes coming for thickness. Who's going to win tonight on your debut match? Welcome to Force Pro Wrestling. This is Thaddeus Archer with Force Pro Wrestling saying, Archer out.
You are invited here because you, the two of you, are two of the best wrestlers in Canada. And yet here you are, not showing it. Because you can't just accept that maybe you're not on our level yet. And the unfortunate thing about that is a great match between two of the best, not the best women's wrestlers, but two of the best wrestlers I've ever seen come out of here, finish without a proper finish. Yeah, it was a time limit draw, that's cool, but you can't accept that. And what's worse is a legitimate Alberta dream match to open the show, finished with no result because you couldn't handle the possibility you would get beat by God's gift to wrestling. And that's not how we're ending the first show in Force. That's not how we're ending the two only advertised matches for this night. So Zoe, if you're up for it, I think Zoe Sager and God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze, tag up to take on Dylan Stone and Kayla J in the main event tonight!
Hello friends, Spencer Love with the Archer Report here, coming with another exclusive interview, hopefully. The Thickness Reed Matthews just over to my right here. Thickness, can I grab a quick word with you?
Sure.
Awesome, man. How exciting is it for you to be part of Force Pro Wrestling, the Prelude, the first show in a year and a half, and coming in as Mayhem champion?
You know, it feels real good, mainly because Archer's not here to be on my ass. So, this is going to be a nice little change of pace. People still understand who I am. I'm the Mayhem champion. I'm champion for a reason. And Archer's not here, so it makes me pretty happy. But, you know, if you run into him, maybe let him know I don't care. And whoever he thinks is good enough to take this isn't making out. Isn't making it out at all. They're not leaving. I'm the champ for a reason. Remember that, Thaddeus.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Reed. Stay tuned as we bring you more exclusive interviews from Force Pro Wrestling, The Prelude. I'm Spencer Love for Thaddeus Archer. Archer out.
Yeah, you got it. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Dan. Excuse me, man. Can
Oh,
I have a
hey,
word?
Spenny, what's going on?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Thanks, Spaceman. I appreciate that.
If you don't mind, I am the brand new Archer Report correspondent
No, you're
for
not.
Force Pro Wrestling.
No,
Do you
well-
mind if I got it? Thank you. I appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
yeah.
Can I grab a word from you?
Of course.
Awesome, man. Just coming up, you got a big match against Colton Kelly
Yeah, I
at the first Force Pro Wrestling show in over a year and a half. How do you feel about it, man?
Well, you know what? I saw you talk to him early out in that parking lot, and you know me, I'm really good with above average tips, and I got a tip for Mr. Colton Kelly.
Oh boy, I can't wait. My first above average tip.
Smoking's bad.
Statement made, Aiden Adams. Statement made. Stay tuned. Archer Report will be coming back with more from your Archer Report correspondent for Force Pro Wrestling, Spencer Love. Stay tuned. Hello friends, Archer Report correspondent, Force Pro Wrestling enthusiast, Spencer Love here. Unfortunately, my interview for the post-match portion of tonight's show, Michael Richard Blaze, Zoe Sager, unfortunately, the losing team in tonight's main event. MRB, have to ask, you guys came out with a lot of confidence, you came out with a lot of gusto. How are you feeling following tonight's loss?
before I get into how I'm feeling about tonight's loss, I just want to say how I feel about tonight in general, and it was awesome. Professional wrestling is the greatest damn sport in the world! And I love being a part of it. And now we get to tonight. We get to the fact that we had some people that call themselves the cartel that think they're outsiders. They came in here, they cheated, but to their credit, they won. And they proved themselves against God's gift to wrestling, against who I would say is probably the current best women's wrestler in Western Canada, at the very least, which puts her pretty high up for just professional wrestlers in general. So, Kayla J, Dylan Stone, proved yourselves. But there's so much more to come from that. You need to be as consistent as God's gift to wrestling. You need to be as consistent as Zoe Sager. Did you know this is her first loss in nearly a year at this point? It's cool. It's cool. Because tonight, it was a great night. And October 26th, Fright Night, it's going to be another great night. And November 8th, when we're back here for the adult show, it's going to be another great night. And Kayla J, you're going to have to go at it alone with the very best there is. What you got?
You know what? Sorry.
Thanks very much, you guys. Appreciate it. This has been Spencer Love for the Archer Report. For Archer, Spencer out. Hello, friends. Spencer Love, Archer Report correspondent for Force Pro Wrestling, here with Kayla J, Dylan Stone, 2/3 of the cartel. Guys, coming off a huge win.
I'm sorry. Gold cartel. Say that one more time, please.
Sorry. I am here with Dylan Stone, Kayla J, 2/3 of the gold cartel.
Much better, thank you.
Huge win tonight for the both of you in your tag team matchup against Zoe Sager and Michael Richard Blaze. Stone, I'll ask you first. You came out, you said you were going to do what you did. How do you feel now?
How do I feel? I beat MRB twice. That man has not beaten and pinned Dylan Stone, just like I said he would not. I said I was going to come in here, and I did exactly what I promised.
Kayla J, next to you, you have pinned the man that many regard as the best wrestler, not only in Alberta, not only in Western Canada, but the entire country. You looked great doing it. What's next for not only Kayla J, but the Gold Cartel?
I just want to say, I made a promise before this night even started. I delivered on that promise twice, because if I had an extra minute, no, I didn't even need a minute, I needed 4 seconds. 1 second to super kick Zoe and then another 3 to pin her, I would have won! And then we go and we face MRB and Zoe in the main event in a tag match. We won. I super kicked the shit out of MRB and I won. We won. So, you know what? I think that makes us the best in Canada, don't you think?
I'm not the one to make that judgment call, Kayla. What is next?
Well, we are, so you know what? We're the best.
They stepped up and we put them down. We'll see you next month, see you the month after. The results always be the same, the Golden Cartel on top.
Well, it looks like times are changing in Force Pro Wrestling even after the first show. Kayla J, Dylan Stone, completely new attitudes, and with a giant behind them, who knows where they're going to go from here. I have been your Archer Report correspondent for Force Pro Wrestling, Spencer Love. We'll see you next time. Just starting the shot, too. No need to.
Hello, baby. This is my crowd. This is my. Hey, how do you say love in French, pal? Amour. This is my amour. Yeah. Okay, we're done, man. Fuck alone.
Hello, friends. Archer Report. Let me start that again.